Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hungaroring at at tonight's surprise broadcast. I do hope you all. How shall I say it? I'm so proud of myself. I'm not even lying. I had to do a lot of. This system we're working with now is all cloud-based, so I had to make the intro, the chat overlay, everything. And it's all basically Xbox is going through the cloud to Lightstream. Then we have the chat overlay that you see in the chat is the chat overlay is also a URL made with Stream Elements. We have the intros, the outros, everything you see on screen right now is coming from the Xbox and coming from a couple of separate websites into Lightstream and then sending out the stream to Twitch at the moment. In the future we could be doing that with all social media sources, so we could be going live on multiple things like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Like it's a future thing. Don't expect that to be happening anytime soon. Like give it a bit of time, but it's a work in progress for the future. Thank you, Viper. I do hope you're gonna be enjoying, even though you don't have audio. You're drinking mojitos with your mates or with your wife or with your family. Like as we say in the Netherlands, just give your kids a couple, they'll sleep good. No, we don't say that, Viper. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, just enjoy. Make sure you're having a good evening, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying the stream, even if you're not or don't have any sound. We are watching Gamble Jungle go round at the Hungaroring. I think my fastest around here, if I'm not gonna be lying, is a 45.1. I think I did it with some people might know him, Swine. We were hot lapping, and Swine told me a 45.1. I was losing about 8 or 9 tenths in the middle sector alone, so I could have been doing a bit of a faster time, but yeah, middle sector definitely my weak point over here. First sector was on point, like even faster than Swine, and last sector was good too, but middle sector is a pain in the B over here, so yeah. It's a fun track, a lot of track limits though, a lot of track limits. So middle sector, cutting left, then right, left again, right, and then coming out left. It's a lot of track limits, guys. So I won't be surprised if we're gonna be seeing a lot of guys with drive-through penalties over here. As we do see a couple of, and I will say it now for iDodo, especially for iDodo. I said no names at Spa, but I meant known names, like we know those people. I know, Viper, I know. It's what's been bugging me since the last time, but I'm gonna be looking into that. But I think for the moment I cannot do. I think I can put it right bottom. Let me see. I'm gonna try that right now, yeah? Let me see. Video. I'm gonna be trying that on the go, Viper. You're making me work at the moment. I was trying to chill a little bit. Top right, bottom right. Alright. Viper, what do you think about this? Viper, you gotta give me a mojito for this, yeah? I need a mojito. Doing this stuff on the go in the middle of my track limit stock. But as I was saying, I won't be surprised if we're gonna have a lot of people doing track limits. And as we were talking about the known names of XCL, I do want to mention a couple of guys that I have missed and that I haven't watched in a long time. I did of course watch Mr. Marshall Moss, the GTMR streamer, broadcaster, my inspiration, one of my inspirations. But if you haven't followed him already, make sure you do, because it's now Wednesday. In a couple of days, XCL, since ACC is been running, I think the GTMR has been delayed a little bit, but they will be running this Sunday. So if you haven't followed him already, look for Mr. Marshall Moss, MRSHL88 Moss, for a great broadcasting stream of the GTMR Championship. If you need a link, I can just look up the link and give it to you all, no problem. But yeah, the names for today's amateur sprint, 30 minutes of amateur action. And don't Google that, don't look that up on any sketchy website, 30 minutes of amateur action, because we got it right here. You don't need to go, we got it here. We've got Mr. Endem, we've got Tom Leclerc, Gamble Jungle, Sharp, LSX Cole, Manguela Cervera, Sir Killalot, Hushed Web, Zero Size, Darkblade, Mr. Autism Timmy from last race, and we've got Mr. Gibfall, Son Myrus, Manbarov himself, the master at work, the overlord at work. We have Marvinelli, we have Tynus, the sexiest guy of XCL, but we won't be talking about him. We've got Deadrop, we've got Idodo, El Crizo, and Nin Richard, as well as Xbox Live players. So a full lobby of very active racers in the XCL community. I hope your wheel is gonna be doing what you want, Crizo. Let's not overheat. Check your duct tape. check your duct tape on the cables. Is it in a good position? So just check everything. But I do hope you're gonna have no issues at all. As we are watching Deadrop, just starting a lap with 30 seconds to go. Oh, and that, I think it's a Mercedes, guys, that we're hearing. That Mercedes or the Aston Martin is it's such a sexy sound. I just can't help myself. Every time there's a Aston or a Mercedes driving by, even if I'm driving an Aston myself, being in the car is not the same as being in the pit lane or being on the broadcast and hearing such a car with that deep, dark, rumbling V8 passing by. I did, on recommendation of Viper, we had the XCL logo a little bit in front of the free practice timings. So now we've got the website left bottom and the logo right bottom. I hope that's gonna be okay for you guys. I thought left, right, like left bottom, right top, it was gonna be. I mean, I don't know how your guys are looking, but my left eye is looking into my right. Into my right, how do you say it? Into my right hand or some shit like that. But no, just kidding. But I'm just hoping it's not gonna be confusing. Left bottom website, right bottom logo, just to keep the timings clear in the top. We're gonna be looking who is. It's either gonna be Gamble Jungle or Endem, who's gonna be out first for qualifying, with a couple of guys still on track. We will be watching this over here. And as I said last stream, I do hope you all like the I do hope you guys like the intro we're having. The intro, a little bit of music, a little bit of video or a looping video like stream starting soon, a little bit of music, then the game source itself, and then the outro, 5 minutes to talk about the even if the stream ends, I'm gonna put up the stream outro, and we're gonna be putting up that 5-minute timer, and even when the stream ends, people who were racing still have a little bit of time to talk about what happened or talk about what people saw or stuff like that. So we've got a 10-minute notification for everybody getting ready, and then we've got a 5-minute cooldown room, or so to say. Like, it's not the cooldown room like F1, but we do have a little time to talk about the race. I hope that's gonna be a just a little extra thing to the stream. As we're on board with, of course, who else than Endem, the first on track in the Mustang, and as he's gonna be starting his last lap in a couple of corners, second to last corner, and then one more corner to the right, we will be going on board with Endem. It's the Mustang, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustang is known for the noise, so get ready, hold on to your ears, tone down your headset a little bit, and here we go, on board with Endem. First hot lap of today's quali. I was gonna keep my mouth shut, but that second curb of the chicane is a... Can we swear? It's past 10, right? It's past 10. Is a bitch. You can cut it. If you cut it too much, you're bouncing off too high. Wheels gonna be coming down a little bit turned. You're gonna have understeer sliding off into the grass. So that second curb of the chicane is a little bitch. If anybody has a problem with my language, feel free to report me, and I will try to behave when Twitch gives me a warning. We will be going into the TV cam though, because we have heard enough of that loud noise. We do see the first guy with a clean lap though. We did see, of course, Endem going a little bit wide through the chicane, so not a clean lap yet. We have Cole for the moment with a 44.7, which is already half or 4/10 faster than my fastest time. We have Gibfall 43.5. That's a very, very solid lap. But I won't be surprised if we're going to be seeing faster times than that. And it's always funny, we have Mr. Johnny Sharp in the Ferrari, now behind a Audi in the same colors. It might be Mr. PNX, which it is. They have almost the same colors. Mr. Johnny Sharp and T. Sisson. I won't be surprised if that's French too. But I gotta ask my regular visitor Idodo if Sisson is a French name, yes or no. Idodo just said he needs to learn the track during the race. So for Idodo, this is not a regular track he races or a track he might not like, but he's just enjoying racing tonight. So he might have just thought, besides Spa, the starter race, I might as well do this one. And we're gonna be sticking to it. We see Nin Richard just leaving the pit box. Might have been a little bit late, or he might have already been on track and went back into the pit lane. As we see Endam, P1 and Gipfel P2, both in the Mustang. Mustang is, I don't know, I mean, these guys are fast with it, and as I always say, I am not the fastest guy. We have people, we have racers and we have commentators. If I was a good racer, ladies and gentlemen, I would not have been a commentator, of course. But yes, we I won't say that if I know my cars a little bit, I won't say the Mustang is particularly good. It's not a great cornering car, but these guys make it work, and these guys are, of course, of XCL in general, the exception, and that's probably also why you see the exclusive esports tag, of course. But yeah, Mustang for the win. We have Cole, we have Sharp. I do like the yellow. It's a very, very great neon yellow or green. Johnny Sharp, also a steward, so Johnny Sharp is enjoying himself racing, and also not being biased at all. I think XCL is doing a great job with the stewards. I believe all stewards are, from what I have seen and what I have I mean, we do have, I mean, I'm not completely eligible to say anything major about it, but what I can see, ladies and gentlemen, the stewards are doing a very, very great job, and I just want to give him a little shout out. Johnny Sharp, just been a steward, and Viper Biker in the chat, also a steward, newly steward, and yeah, it's as unbiased as you want them to be. So that's worth a little shout out. Just like Manbarov and Saber are, and Klorpt, of course, himself, are doing a lot of work on the backstage kind of things. Here we have Mr. Killalot. He wanted to, I don't want to jinx him, he's scared of me. He says he has a lot of worries about the commentator's curse. He said to me he wanted to have a split Spa race, and I said I'll see you on the podium, but he got to P5 in the second race. It was a 12, 13, 15 people race, and he did quite good. So here he is, 169 in the Porsche, his favorite car, doing his laps on Hungaroring. I believe Killalot has a, I think it's a Irish curse. The 2-3 people racing in XCL that I know that are Irish, they are usually not having the greatest of qualifying, but they will always make up more positions during the race. So yeah, that's a good thing in itself. Like race pace, one lap wonders. Some people are one lap wonders, or you have people who race, and making up positions during the race is a great thing to know about yourself. And as I'm looking at the split, this is what I want to see, guys. We have, of course, the two exceptional guys. We have Gipfel and Endem, P2, just a couple of tenths apart. And from that point onwards, from P3 all the way down to P23, 24, 25, we just see gaps of a couple of tenths. That's what you want to see for an exciting race. It's a lot better than Spa, I must say. But Spa was of course a good race to see. We had a top 4, top 5 who were racing very closely, and then we had yeah, the rest of the field. But the rest of the field didn't give us as much action. But if I'm looking at the split at the moment, and the ooh, that's my trademark. That's my trademark go-to thing basically. We have an exciting race at hand. I do want to check out Mr. El Criso in the green McLaren. Always the green McLaren. It's very standout, it's very recognizable. If you see one green McLaren, if you're ever gonna see one, and don't start copying, don't do it. But if you ever see a green McLaren, it's probably gonna be Criso. We will be going on board with Mr. Manguela Cervera. And I do hope. I was in Austria last week. I had two Italian neighbors. They tried teaching me a little bit of Italian. And I do know, right now, as we see Cervera having a little moment coming out of the second to last corner. They did tell me, test, I don't know, you're here. But as I was talking about him, I did know a little, poquito español, poco to my Italian watchers or viewers, if there are any Italian, poquito or poco is the same thing. So I did learn a new thing. Signora, signore. You gotta learn something, right? If you're on vacation. But 0.5 in your lap, I don't know. That's 1.1 off. So you're capable of possibly doing a top 4 time, but you're not gonna do it. Like it's not gonna be possible. You can't get it. As we say in English, and it's after 10, I don't know. You keep fucking it up. You can't connect it, basically. And that's a vacation water, everybody who's watching. You just heard a vacation water. We're not drinking anything else on stream than water, because Twitch will be thinking I'm drinking other things. Popcorn, fucking hell. But we have Gipfel. I do like that we've seen Gipfel just break the 43s and then going into the 42s, and Endem was already 2 tenths behind then, and right now he's still 2 tenths behind. So these guys, even though they're both exclusive esports guys, they are both pushing each other to the limit, and they are both well clear of a second of P3 with Nin Richard P3, Gamble 4 and Dead Drop in P5 at the moment. Dead Drop doing a very great job. From my understanding, Dead Drop is of course Blaze Motorsport, and I have been talking to him a little bit. He is from England, and P5 for dead drop is a pretty solid. He's chasing his first podium, ladies and gentlemen. Dead drop is a pretty solid driver. I'll. Maybe he's watching. I don't know. Maybe he's watching. Maybe he'll know you're gonna be passing him. With quali being over, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be making the map a little bit bigger. We have car 23 and car 13929. 39. Car number 23 is Mr. Marvinelli. Mr. Marvinelli, and Idodo's still going crazy in the chat. Or crazy, he's not going crazy, but he's trying to strategize already. And Mr. Cole, and that's quali over. We have Mr. Gipfel in P1 and then P2. Nin Richard P3, Gamble in 4, Dead Drop in 5, Tom Leclerc and LSX Cole Idodo in 8. So Idodo, I do see what you're saying, but that's gonna be a pretty big. It's gonna be a dive or a mistake for these other guys. You gotta give him. You gotta give Idodo the props for trying, right? But he's gonna do his best. I'm very curious. As we're looking down the split, you see these two guys on the top, and like we said during quali, we have a top 3 all the way down, just gaps of 1/10 a position, 2/10 a position. So we are up for a great race at the Hungaroring just outside of Budapest. You might wanna, Idodo, you might wanna try a overtake on the left-hander going uphill, where Hamilton was pushed wide or went wide to save himself. You might want to try it if you're not gonna crash. I don't want to make any suggestions, of course, but you might want to try it. Thank you, Mr. Driftwood. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you will be enjoying the stream. I'm always doing my best, and I'm always trying to give you all a little bit of entertaining. Right now we're on the starting grid of the Hungaroring. Session will start in 50 seconds. We're gonna have a warm-up lap, and then of course, as always, after the warm-up lap we will be going into Helicam to capture the full first corner and going down the field. And then after lap 1 we will be looking what the gaps are and searching for our best position in the race. From what I have seen, Idodo, I don't want to give you any major tips from what I have seen. Pitting early, if you're gonna pit early, do it first lap to get as less of a traffic situation after your pit stop. If you're gonna be in the battle, in the top 5, try and stick in the battle before the guys in front of you start pitting. Because if you're gonna be pitting mid battle or mid fight, you're gonna be going down the field and down into the traffic. Mr. Driftwood, yes, of course. To be fair, and I don't wanna give you a fairy tale story. The American events, we do have American event. I believe it's now one event a day or one event a night. We had every night we had American events. Don't pin me down on this. We did have daily American time zone events, but yeah, there were not much participants. But we're looking at trying to get more American time zone events and trying to get them filled with also at least 20 to 30, 40 people maybe. Because we have Americans in the chat, we have Americans in XCL, we have Americans in the Discord. We are just yeah, we're just having a little bit of bad luck filling the American events. But the more people join, the more people enjoy the stream or enjoy the community, and more American time zone events will of course be implemented into the racing calendar. Right now it's a weekly. We had dailies, but to bump up the racing volume or the racing volume for that one race, I think it's now a weekly. But I don't know. Are you? Did you join the Discord already? We have event managers. We have staff, admins that can explain that way better than me. Because me doing the stream does not make me a know-it-all. I'm just, like I always say, I'm just commentating on what I see, and that's why I'm a broadcaster and not a racer. As we see Gipfel and Endem, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I think they're just, they're trying to make each other nervous, I guess. I think we're gonna be in for two guys. They know what they're doing, but they might be just trying to show off their purple Mustangs. We're gonna be going into Helicam, and I will shut up for last corner Hungaroring and up for the green lights. In any second we are on for the green lights. With Endem having a great start on the inside. We have Nin, Richard in the McLaren and Gamble just behind the top four guys. No issues at the moment. Endem keeping the position and Gipfel falling back to P3 with Nin, Richard passing, but Gipfel on the inside and making it stick. Oh damn, that's I think what I believe was dead drop, having an issue coming out of the second corner. With Gipfel P1 and Endem P2. Gamble in P3 and Nin Richard P4. Tom Leclerc in the Porsche just fourth, a little bit behind them all. It's so much chaos, ladies and gentlemen. And the splits have not reset it yet, so we're gonna be staying with Endem and Gipfel for the moment. And then when lap 1 finishes, we will be hopping back into the battles going on. Like we said in qualifying or during ending qualifying, the midfield, besides these top two guys, are very close. So we're up for a lot of switching and we're up for a lot of battles. And we're gonna be going to Mr. Gamble with these three guys. Gamble, Nin Richard and Tom Leclerc. P3, 4 and 5. we're probably gonna be seeing Gipfel and Endem driving away and possibly having a battle between the two of them during the race. And these three guys are so close, so close. We're having a very, very close field, and this is what we're gonna be seeing the whole race. That's my prediction. The whole race we're gonna be having battles going on. Everybody being just tenths away in qualifying. It's gonna be, if you're not gonna be sleeping, I mean, normally I don't want to give you all an epileptic attack, but by the way this race is gonna be going, we are gonna be giving everybody an epileptic sleepover tonight. I think, Idodo, we did see Dead Drop having a crash, but I think Dead Drop was not the cause. We switched too late. The only thing we saw was Dead Drop crashing off as well. So don't blame him. Try and search the replay if you can. As we're here with Mr. PNX in the Audi, Mr. Krizo trying to look around the outside, and Myrus, Mr. Son Myrus just behind. These guys are so close. And even behind them, if we're looking down split 2 tenths, 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 6 tenths, 5 tenths. It's so close, with Son Myrus just outbraking himself a little bit, trying to go on the inside. And here we have Mr. Gamble, Nin Richard and Tom Leclerc still close together. I might be happy I've signed up for a second race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've got more action in 2 laps than we've had at Spa the whole race. And as you did see very well with Nin Richard going over that second curb in the chicane, if you have that little bit too much bouncing, you will go straight ahead. You will have understeer, or just if you're going too fast and taking it too enthusiastically, you will be ending up in the grass no matter what. Here we have Mr. McQuiz, P7 in the AMG. Johnny Sharp just behind him, and Marvinelli chasing them both. So much gaps, ladies and gentlemen. This is the kind of race I need 4 setups like we have now. But we're not here to be fighting for last. So we're gonna make a choice, and we're gonna be sticking here. Gamble, P3, Nin Richard McLaren, P4, and Tom Leclerc in P5. This is what we're gonna be sticking with. And we will be going on board with Tom Leclerc. So hold on to your ears, hold on to your headsets, here we go. Watch the bounce. Tom Leclerc taking it nicely. Nin Richard having a little bounce, but a very hard section to overtake. And this is one of those corners. It might be a slow corner, but me personally, that second to last corner, if you get it right, like, oh, Nin Richard and Gamble having a little moment. This might be the time for Tom Leclerc to capitalize and make a move first corner. Maybe brake a little bit earlier and go on the inside. Oh, Yep. Very, very well done. Both braking late, and these three guys side by side going into the second turn. Whose balls are heaviest? And it might be Gamble's. Tom Leclerc going wide a little bit, and Nim Richard on the inside for the chicane. So we're back in fighting order, ladies and gentlemen. After that second to last corner, the last corner, first corner, second corner, the whole almost middle sector, we're back in a Gamble P3, Nin Richard P4 and Tom Leclerc P5. That was intense indeed, and English not being my main language, I do gotta think about what is happening, how am I gonna say this, like do I want to switch positions, or do I want to watch the split, or are we gonna stay? That's why we're staying here, but we are gonna be switching, because I do see a lot of splits that we do want to have a look at, just quickly though, so get ready for that epilepsy. After the first corner we're gonna be switching. We're gonna be hopping to Mr. Cole and Son Myris in the Lamborghini. Lamborghini, Mr. Son Myris made a little mistake going into the first corner, and now he's having Mr. Akotov and Manbarov just behind him, and I believe Manbarov, one of the staff members of XCL, has changed his livery. He was a full-on white with blue Lambo. He has changed it around. He probably thought to himself, he's too well known in that livery, I might as well make a surprise for everybody. And we see behind Mr. Killalot, we see Manguela Cervera and Mr. Pepski. And behind him Mr. Josh. We got a possible four-way battle over here. And as I always say, don't Google four-way battle. You're gonna be seeing a lot of crazy stuff you don't want to see. And we do see in the split, Nin Richard has overtaken Gamble Jungle. And Tom Leclerc still in P5. They did have a very, very intense battle. These guys are gonna be loving watching that back. And I did enjoy it. I wasn't speechless, but it could have made me speechless. Mr. PNX, P10, and Cole in P11. We're gonna be going on board with Cole, seeing what he's seeing. Oh, very, very close. Inside for Mr. PNX. Let's see where he's at. Oh, they did touch each other. Just when I was about to switch, we did see Cole having a little moment, and they did touch. Mr. PNX now behind Killalot PT. He lost from P9 to P14, P15. So he lost 4 or 5 positions during that little incident. As we see the gaps in front, we have Gipfel driving away from Endam, and believe me, Endam is no snail. Endam is very, very fast, and he might have had a couple of issues, he might have had a mistake that we didn't see because we were watching the battles. Endam is very, very fast. So Gipfel is driving away at the moment. Nin Richard having passed Gamble, and Darkblade just falling back. And we see, I believe, Tom Leclerc has made his pit stop. Tom Leclerc having a load of free space. We see him coming up on the second to last corner with the first guy already driving to the first corner. So Tom Leclerc made a pit stop and is ready to capitalize on that clean air without a battle in front of him. So let's see where Tom Leclerc is gonna be coming back when Nin Richard and Gamble Jungle start pitting. And car number 360. It's me. I need to turn on my lights. I've got 3 laps remaining. Will I be kicked, guys, or will I just be disqualified? I am quickly going into the options, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to my lights. Cycle light stages, automatic lights. Where do I find this shit? Automatic. The lights are automatic. Did you all see it? If I get kicked, lights are automatic. As we have Mr. McQuiz in the Mercedes with Johnny Sharp behind him in the Ferrari. Or as Moss would say, the Ferrari. In the background, I am gonna give you all a little link. You should all be be checking out before Sunday. This is our XCL GTMR streamer, Mr. Marshall Moss. Make sure you give him a follow. Make sure you're getting ready for the GTMR Championship. Always fighting, always hectic, always action on the go. GTMR is very, very competitive, so definitely worth a follow. As we see Mr. McQuiz going very, very wide and Johnny Sharp going up on the inside. Thing is, if you go inside first corner, what are you gonna do second corner? Close, yeah, very, very, very good. Close that gap, Johnny Sharp, close it. And Johnny Sharp is gonna be possibly driving away. Having been stuck behind Mr. Quiz for a couple of laps, he is now in clean air and possibly driving away. As we see these two guys, Mr. Hushed Webb and Josh Parks. Harshweb getting better and better, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen Harshweb start, and he was pretty. I won't say slow. He was pretty. He was getting used to the mechanics. He was getting used to the wheel. He was getting used to the feel of ACC, and now Harshweb is a solid midfield contender. Very great to see. A genuinely nice guy. And loves the McLaren, always drive the McLaren in the Blaze Motorsport colors. As we see Manbarov with the first drive-through of the day, I believe. And we see in the split, we see Johnny Sharp driving away. Oh, yes. Josh Parks makes a move on the inside, goes a little bit wide. But Harshweb couldn't cut back. Oh, going very aggressive into the second corner. We do have Manbarov and Idodo both having done their pit stop. Manbarov with a drive-through. These guys having a battle. And that Lambo, it's the first car I started driving with. That Lambo is a great car in the corners. But it's very slow on the straights. See Idodo on the inside, Manbarov having the inside on the second corner. We have blue flags, we have Gipfel coming up on the back of him. As Manbarov and Idodo keep... Oh! They just had an issue. Idodo going up on the inside, Manbarov maybe cutting the corner a little bit, but might have not expected Idodo making a move over there. And here we have Mr. Krizo with the zero size coming up on the back of him. I had a couple of races back, I had a very great battle with Chris on Kyalami. Me and Chris, if I can judge it by a race, we had a very great battle, and we're pretty similar in pace, or pretty similar in tracks or things we like to do while racing. We had a great battle at hand, and then I spun my own car, and that was the battle over. But Chris is a very great guy, always active in the chat, active in the XCL Discord. He's also streaming, and I think I added him to the, if we are not live, to the recommended channels. El Criso, very great guy. And almost always, or almost, not almost always, always fair in his racing antics. Except when he's having to duct tape his cable to his base, of course. But a very great racer. As we see Cole coming up on zero size. Both in a McLaren. Both very close. And we see another battle coming up. PNX and Sir Killalot. 410s is still a bit of a gap. Oh, Cole and zero size having a little moment. No crash. But like I always say, a little kissing didn't hurt anybody. Who clipped Manbarov? I think I think the one we're talking about is in the chat, but I don't think he clipped it or clipped Momborov. I think they had a misunderstanding of how close Idodo was to Momborov, but it was no incident that was done on purpose. Zero Size and Momborov having already kissed each other. We're gonna be sticking here and see how this battle plays out. And as we're talking about it, we have the chicane coming up. I'm gonna be grabbing a little broadcasting water for tonight. With the blue flag going out of the way nicely. Very, very well done. Was it a brake check or did he have a different line? I don't know. Because from my own experience, I know if you F up the line in that corner, you need to lift or brake a little bit. But I know. In the Aston, it's a flat corner too. If you line it up good, you can take it flat. But I don't know how the Lambo. That's the thing. You don't know how the. I know. A drive-through, but with a drive-through, you can still battle. You can still battle, and by staying in front of you, he might be. Saving a couple of positions for after the drive-through, but that's everybody's own opinion, of course. But that I think it's a racing incident. I don't think. No. I think it's a racing incident, and you shouldn't. Like I don't want to say it on the live stream, and I don't want to have Clorpter interfering again, and I don't want moderation again. I don't know. So keep it nice and quiet. And I think it was from my perspective. If you're not having the best line, you do have to lift, or you do have to touch, or you're gonna be going wide, possibly taking a track limit coming out of the corner. That's a thing for the stewards to decide. I don't know. That's not for on stream. That's for the stewards to decide. That's nobody in the chat is gonna be answering that, and I'm not gonna be answering that too. That's the XCL broadcast. I don't know. We talk, we see, we observe, and we don't judge. We do see these guys, Mr. PNX, Mr. Killalot, and Son Myers, very close together. Three guys, as we have seen. I believe PNX, Killalot, and Son Myers have been battling from the beginning, and all these guys have have done their pit stop, and we have Mr. McQuiz in P1 and them in P2, and then we have Mr. Gipfel 49 seconds behind. I don't know what this split is doing. They are very, very close behind, but 49 seconds? I can't believe it. This must be a glitch in the matrix. There we go, 2 seconds behind. And I believe Endem is making a comeback towards Gipfel. So we might want to keep checking on P1, P2. And virtually in P1 is McQuiz, but McQuiz was running around P10, P8, P10. So he is in P1 at the moment with 2 minutes left to go. Gipfel and Endem. 2 seconds, might stay 2 seconds, or Endem might be getting closer. We will be watching. At the moment we have Marvinelli, Aston Martin, El Criso, McLaren, very, very close together. Ever see a very, very unstable Aston Martin coming up onto the chicanes. Marvinelli was first driving the Ferrari, I believe, and I don't know if he started driving that Aston because I gave him a little tip or gave him a little hint, but that Aston Martin in his hands is definitely faster than it's in mine. So very, very great to see. And the Aston and the Mercedes are, of course, the best V8s in the game. In my opinion, right? In my opinion. Marvinelli in the Aston Martin, El Criso in the McLaren. It's getting darker and darker with the last lap on the go. Oh! This is Max and Hamilton territory. Oh! Yo, very, very. Oh, and Marvinelli having a moment. El Criso, they are doing it very, very nicely. A little moment for Marvinelli, but that was a Max and Hamilton moment, and they made it work. They made it work. As we have these two guys, Mr. PNX in the Audi, Mr. Son Myris in P14. We will be going to Marvinelli and El Criso. El Criso having a for the last two corners. I believe El Criso has this in the bag, so we're going to Mr. PNX and Son Myris for the last sector of the last lap on the Hungaroring. And that's Mr. McQuiz in P1, but a 30-second penalty. That's Gipfel P1, and then P2, and then Richard in P3, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you haven't El Criso, great race, man. Great race. We've been watching you a couple of laps, and it was very, very great to see. I will be closing off today's stream, and I hope you all enjoyed. Okay, Scotty. But yeah, it was great to see. Viper, thank you. I did start the music. I did start the broadcast ending. I will give you all some time to talk about the race end, but we've got the timer running, so I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all will be tuning in next time. I definitely enjoyed watching you all, so thank you all for watching, and thank you all for racing. Friso, thank you for the love, and enjoy your evening all.
you.